wanted to hear the whole outro of the intro, if that makes sense. I don't think I've ever heard the very, very final part of the intro. And it's so long.
The rest of it.
I know, but it's like, what the fuck? That plane is low AF. It's crashing into our house. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode. We started off a little quiet there because, as I was explaining, I don't think I've heard the ending of our intro in forever because I'm always like, yo, 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 yo. Welcome to this week's episode of What Do You Call It?
You were so close to smearing it.
Oh, really?
You went like right underneath the...
Oh, no! No! Fuck!
Oh.
I'm sorry, Andy. Your hard work has been destroyed by me.
It's just gone. We'll pretend it never happened. It's no longer there.
For those of you not watching the video, I have a whiteboard in the back that Andy drew What Do You Call It on it, and I smeared the call, and then I dropped the board. Okay. What do we want to get into first? We had some topic ideas for this week, because we know last week was lacking. We had an idea of Ethan reading Shakespeare to us, and us interpreting it and making dances for it.
Well, that is a hilarious idea. I don't think it translates into podcast well if people are just listening. I mean, yeah, they're getting to listen
the
to
interpretations
laugh, but they don't
are interpretations of, well, we don't have
Didn't
to
you say
dance.
interpretive dance?
He said we could do that, but we could also just interpret it in words.
Like turning into modern day words?
Yeah. Like, hey, bitch, come out that castle. It's Romeo and Juliet.
Right. Jesus.
As you can tell, I didn't do good in English. What?
You didn't do well in English.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, English major.
That worked out.
You were what, like AP literature? Went to fucking England because you were so good at your own language?
Jesus Christ.
Well, they went for, didn't y'all go for like a play or something like that?
Yeah, we saw Macbeth in Shakespeare's Globe.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. Isn't that cool? That's a dope-ass high school trip.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Miss Deering.
Yeah, Miss Daring. The GOAT. The GOAT English teacher that I never had because I wasn't smart enough for her class.
Damn.
Yep. Rip. Anyways, welcome back. It's going to be another...
Let's ask the audience what they think we should do first.
Guys, what do you think we should do first? Great. Let's get into it. They asked us to talk about our days.
Oh.
And then our last week.
Oh.
And why we're late on this episode.
Oh.
You want to get into that?
Sure.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Pretty quick.
What?
It'll go by pretty quick.
Yeah. Shouldn't be any more than 10 minutes.
Today, uneventful.
Yeah, very. I worked.
Until now. Yeah, same.
I did ship a graphics card that I found in my room.
Oh, yeah.
And
that you were going to throw away.
I was going to throw away, and Trevor was like, you should sell that. So I posted it on Facebook, sold it for $30. When shipped it cost me $23 to fucking ship the damn thing. So I made a whopping $7.
Perfect.
But it's better than throwing it away and making $0. I wanted to work on my car today, but since we didn't do the podcast yesterday, I had to avoid working on the car today.
Yeah.
And plus, it's probably not a good idea that I worked on the car today because I was so frustrated with working on the car. Frustrated last week working on the damn thing. Beat the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all bloodied and bruised and fucked up. That damn power steering cooler line. Damn thing. Anyways,
week.
So I fixed my car last week, and then I really didn't do anything earlier in the week. Too crazy. Went to Andy's a couple times. Watched some movies.
Yeah.
No,
like
we didn't.
Multiple movies.
No, we didn't. We watched one movie.
I was going to say, I thought you didn't commit.
And it's the
to
one,
movies.
I didn't even really get to watch it because I wasn't paying enough attention. It's the one where the guy from The Lonely Island is in the movie where it's like a not Freaky Friday, Groundhog Day, where just the exact same day repeats over and over and over again.
Oh, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The parts that I paid attention to, it was really funny. Really good. I wish I would have paid more attention because I was actually kind of excited for that movie.
Have you seen That's My Boy?
No.
With that guy and then Adam Sandler?
I mean, I know the movie, but no, I haven't seen it.
You should. It's funny.
Then Thursday I fixed my car. Friday. Or was that Friday? It was Friday I fixed my car, not Thursday.
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at, bitch? Because you didn't do anything?
I mean, it's not... Yeah, correct. I didn't do jack shit either. But I'm not going to be like, yeah, I stained my TV cabinet.
Why not?
Played some video games.
Shit, you did.
I mean, yeah.
You should have came out to the lake house like you wanted to, but you didn't because you're lazy.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Son of a bitch.
Oops.
I stood up for you all weekend.
You stood up for me?
Yeah. Everybody's like, why didn't he come? Is he okay? I was like, yeah, he's fine. He's just got to clean his apartment. He's got things to do.
Yeah, and I'm cleaning
You
out my
didn't fucking
closet
do it.
and sanding my TV stand instead. Sorry. I switched what I was going to do. I still had to do shit.
You should have just came to the lake house. Because I came home and cleaned my entire room.
Okay.
Top to bottom, in my closet. Everything got thrown away that I didn't need anymore.
Nice.
Fucking fully re-cleaned this room.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's not just like
I have a
shit
closet
piled
now.
in there.
Yeah, I have a closet now.
In a corner.
In a corner for podcasting. Did I just say podcasting?
Cock casting.
No. That's porn.
Me and Qual were talking about that last night.
Cockcasting?
Cock casting.
That's literally like that fucking couch shit.
No, that's different. That's interviewing, like, to be potentially in porn. We were talking about podcasts about porn, and there are some.
There is?
There are podcasts about porn.
Why didn't we do that?
Podcasts about porn? I don't know. It's a great idea because you have a porn actress on, and you get to fuck her afterwards.
No,
it's
you
like,
don't.
That's what that podcast is about.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
On Pornhub, they interview. They have the normal podcast that you can go and listen to, but afterwards they cut all the audio and do video and start recording the interviewer fucking the porn star.
The fuck?
Yeah, they have like a full hour-long podcast on Pornhub of them interviewing her and then fucking her afterwards.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Well, we don't have porn dicks, so we couldn't fuck a... We'd have to pay somebody to fuck our guest.
I mean, that's probably what they did for that guy. Whoever
He's
came
probably...
up with the idea. He's hung. Like
I guarantee you he's not a good interviewer. He probably just gets
probably not.
reading a prompter.
I definitely just skipped through it. I was like, there's no way this is actually a full podcast. And I skipped through and I was like, holy shit, this is actually a full podcast.
There's no way he's a good interviewer and he's just reading a prompter and they're just like discussing.
Or
like,
reading off paper or something.
Yeah, they have. There's no way you can be hung and be a good podcaster. That's just not possible. You can't be funny and have a big dick. That's not how life works.
You saying Joe Rogan has a small dick?
Dude, he's compensating for something.
Oh, right.
Man isn't ripped for no reason. Man didn't become a fighter for no reason. He didn't win world championships. He may have balls of steel, but probably has a dick smaller than a fucking 2x4. That was a bad joke.
Very bad.
Well, that only means 2 inches by 4 inches.
Oh, that's what you meant. I think you meant 2 feet by 4 feet, which is the normal for 2x4s.
No, it's not. You
Is
know,
that not 2
2
feet by
by
4
4 means 2 inches wide, 4 inches long.
I don't know.
That's what 2 by 4 stands for.
2 feet by 4 feet.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, 2 by 4 means 2 inches wide by 4
Yeah,
inches
'cause
long.
I always thought the 2x4s were like the square ones, but I was like, that's not 2 by 4 of
It's
anything.
2 by 2
Never made sense to me. No, it makes sense.
or 4 by 4. Yep. That's why they're planks of wood, and you can buy them at any length you want. That's why you say I need a 2 by 4 at 10 feet, because you need 10 feet of 2 by 4
over 10 feet of the 2 by 4, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Why do you need that long of one
Who
2?
fucking knows? Privacy fences. Those are 10 feet plus usually,
Yeah.
but a lot of those aren't made out of wood anymore. Those are all like chain link fence gates things.
Mm.
Oh, ASMR of iced coffee. It's the cup
Free
rubbing
Willy
against the
sound.
mic.
Ass.
Oh, it just sounds so nice. Oh, it tastes so good. I'm gonna be fucking wired by the end of this podcast. So yeah, we went to our uncle's lake house this weekend. It was super dope. Trevor didn't show up,
Correct.
and it's a chill ass time. You dropped your note. We were not allowed on the jet skis because they had no oil in them. Sadly,
You said that like a teacher.
we were not allowed on the jet skis.
No.
Oh, because they
Like
had
you
no
were-
oil in them.
No, because you were like talking to
You
a
dropped
class.
your
You
note.
dropped your note, and then you continued talking.
No, I would have asked to read the note out loud
Oh,
if I was a teacher.
do I need to?
No, we're not in class. Is that a mint bar? Oh no,
Watermelon cherry.
is that an extreme puff bar plus?
It's an XXL
Yeah, that's what
puff
Chalon
bar.
had on the boat. I was
It
like, Jesus Christ, 1,500 puffs instead of
shit.
300. Oh, they're gross.
It tastes burnt.
Yummy.
Unless I like slightly just hit it barely.
I've contemplated very hard of buying a mint puff bar today.
Hit this and you'll never want to hit one again because it'll taste burnt. And you'll be like,
I'm good. I've been going strong. I haven't been sneaking hits in my car. Looking at Ethan on that one.
what?
Yeah,
No, he hasn't.
man didn't quit.
Ethan. Not completely.
Man's did not. He did slow down a lot, which is good.
Yeah.
He's smoking way, way, way less than he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
ever. But he didn't want to kill my confidence. So he did it. He did it out of the heart, good out of his heart. He's like, I don't want to tell Joseph I'm not smoking, because then Joseph will be like, what the fuck? I'm doing this alone. But I don't think it would have been like that because I was
You should
doing it
be
for
like,
myself
"Damn,
anyways.
I'm the only one that made it.
That's what I'm doing.
Fucking cool.
That's why I was like, I'm the only one that's been doing this shit. And everybody this weekend was like, damn, I'm so proud of you. That's so badass that you're not smoking anymore. And I was like, fuck you guys. Everybody here is smoking, and I want to smoke so fucking bad. Everybody had cigarettes or some kind of...
Nicotine addiction.
yeah, exactly. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Everybody.
I mean,
Almost.
Aaron had his puff bar. So, like, the only people that weren't smoking were Kelsey, Lauren, and Hannah, and Logan.
Mhm.
I didn't see Brooks smoke.
Logan fixed his vape or whatever, and he was smoking it at the house the other day.
What? No way.
When I went over there to
Oh my
he was
gosh.
hitting it.
I'm about to go buy fucking zero nicotine juice. This is ridiculous, dude. I miss it. It's a nice habit to have. It's a bad
it?
habit, but it's a nice habit because it makes me do something.
Yeah.
And I feel not complete, but what's the word I'm looking forward? It's not content either, because I'm content with not smoking as well.
Are
But it's
you?
just like,
I don't think you are.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think
It's so hard. I thought the first 7 days were the hardest. Why is the fucking third week the hardest one I've been having? I guess it's because I've just been stressed about other shit, like wanting a new car and all that kind of stuff. But I've also just been thinking way too much about smoking, because it was like, I didn't quit because I had to quit. I quit because it was a choice, and the choices were to get a new job and buy my new car. And I was like, well, I'll be saving money, so I'll be seeing my bank account going up since I'm not spending anymore. My bank account has progressively still gone down because I'm too comfortably spending. I'm stress spending. I'm buying dumb shit that I don't need. Here I am venting because
just to
I'm
fill the other void.
so worked up, dude. This is so ridiculous. I spent $20 on this bag of pistachios. Yeah.
It's more expensive than a vape.
Then a vape. Yeah. I could have bought a puff bar. And
I mean,
been,
granted, that's probably healthier for you, but still.
But still, I'd have been more satisfied by a goddamn puff bar than that stupid bag of pistachios.
Maybe you just need to go back to weed and not do the nicotine.
No, because I want a job.
Oh, that's why you quit doing.
I'd rather go to nicotine, and because it's cheaper than weed too. It is.
Is it?
Yeah. 180 every 2 weeks was $360 a month. And I would spend maybe
Puff bar.
40 a week on puff bars. So that was like 120 a month. Granted,
True.
that's still a lot of money down the drain for puff bars every week. That's $40 a
Yeah,
week.
this was $30, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and it lasted what, 3 days?
I just got it today.
And it already tastes fucked up.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's why I buy the small ones, because they never. And if you got one, you would just burn through
I
it.
definitely
and you'd be fine.
I now know not to buy the big ones. Just buy the
Regular
medium
XLs.
ones. Yeah, and don't buy the small ones because the small ones can fuck up more often. Like
I feel like I've
juice
had.
spilled and all that. Shit.
I had with those mint
I
ones.
had
I
no
had
problems with the
zero
medium
problems
ones,
with
really?
with the small ones.
Mm.
I've had zero problems with the mint small ones, except for like tasting burnt halfway through. But burnt mint doesn't taste anywhere near as bad as any other burnt flavor.
Yeah, burnt watermelon
Is
cherry is
probably
awful.
fucking horrible. Yeah, it just sounds bad
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Mhm.
But Mom was like, "You're supposed to wean off," and I was like, "That's not how you fucking quit. That's how you slowly just quit smoking as much." I was like, "Yeah, I can maybe smoke one puff bar a week like I used to, but I feel like if I go a month, I like achieved something, but then I'm
Yeah.
gonna feel guilty as fuck for smoking again." Do you remember when I did that in high school? I quit in like December smoking weed, and then my birthday showed up and it was snowing, and I was pissed that you were taking a snow bong,
rip.
and
yeah.
I wanted one so bad, and you were like, "Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it." And I did it like 3 days later with no snow, and I was like, "This fucking wasn't worth it. I hate myself for smoking." And then I just continued smoking from there on out because I was like, "Fuck it. I already broke it. I might as well keep going."
Oh, the snowball rip. Never forget.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I know it's not gonna fix anything smoking, but I think it'll just give me that peace of mind again of having my little crutch. Because I don't like drinking. I discovered that Saturday. I hate drinking.
You drink a little too much.
I had 7
On
of
the
those
boat?
Vizzies. I had 3 before we got on the boat. 2 of them were shotgunned.
Oh,
And then I
nice.
had a Miller Lite shotgunned on the boat, and then 4 more Fizzies while on the water. And I was like wasted by 3:30 in the hot sun, in the water, bobbing on the fucking choppiest lake in Texas. It was just horrible. I was like, this isn't fun. Like, if I was fucking smoking weed, I'd be having the time of my life chilling in this
You're
damn
doing
water.
a great job of convincing me that I should have came right now.
Well, that was just me. Everybody
Yeah.
else, it was fun. Like,
I'm
it
not
was
a lake person. That's just me.
It was so much fun chilling in the water on that lily pad once I finally got over the fucking feeling sick. Feeling sick is the worst part on the water because you can't stop feeling sick.
Yeah.
And I told Lauren, I was like, I just don't feel good. And they're like, Logan's like, drink past it. Drink more, drink more. I was like, no, I'm drunk. I don't want to keep getting fucking plastered throughout the night, even though they convinced me to stay.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's why I quit drinking. I was like, I'm driving home tonight. I need to quit drinking and feel better by the end of the night. And then, like I said, at like 3:30, I felt like dog shit. I ate a couple snacks. I was eating pretzel sticks. I started drinking water, and I had a couple sandwiches that they brought, like the little Hawaiian rolls. They made sandwiches out of those. I had like 2 of those, and I was finally like, okay, I have food in my stomach. I'll feel better. I just need to chill now, and I'll be okay. And I was sitting on the boat trying to calm down, and I just couldn't. Like, almost like my hands were numb. Like, I just couldn't feel them. I was like, this just does not feel good.
That's
like,
not
something's not
drunk.
right.
That's anxiety.
Maybe it was because I didn't like being on the boat drunk. Something was
Yeah.
fucked up, and I didn't like it,
You were having anxiety.
I guess. And
freaking out.
I wasn't freaking out,
Not
though.
like freaking out, but like, you know.
My body wasn't having it.
Uncomfortable
My
and-
body was not having it. My
Yeah.
body was like, this isn't fun. I don't like drinking. I want to smoke right now. Like, I just had so much fucking going on. And then I like knew I had plans with Andy that ended up being canceled because we decided to stay, so I felt bad for that. And then
Yeah, that's 100% anxiety.
yeah.
That
was
was
just
in
a
your
bunch
mind.
of
That
shit.
wasn't your body. You had so much going through your mind.
I guess so. And I just felt like shit. And Lauren's like, Joseph, just go chill in the water. She's like, go sit by the lily pad. They call it a diaper. You put the life vest on around your legs instead of around your vest, so you can sit instead of having to tread water. She's like, put a diaper on and just go sit in the water. You'll feel 50 times better because you're just chilling. You're not worried about sitting on the boat trying to feel better. She goes, get in the water and you'll feel better. Within 30 minutes, I was like, oh, wow, yeah, I feel like 100% better now that I'm just chilling and not thinking about anything.
Yeah.
And throughout the night, I was fine. Like, I just chilled and was sober for the rest of the day. Not sober, but coming down. I was like hungover. That's what I felt like. At like 3 o'clock, I was like,
drinking. Yeah, you end up
I felt I was hungover at 3, and I was like, this is dog shit. I hate this. Why the fuck did I drink? Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hate drinking now.
If you day drink, you gotta keep drinking.
That's what Logan said. He's like, you gotta drink past it. You gotta feel better.
Yeah, that's the worst part about day drinking is if you don't want to continue drinking, you're gonna feel like shit.
Yeah, well, I felt like shit. It was ridiculous, and I'm just not a big fan of drinking anymore. It's just not fun. And then if you lose your buzz, it's so hard to catch it back.
Yeah.
Like if you eat a bunch of food, like when we did the Jack in the Box
you
thing.
your food digest. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and then you gotta start drinking again, and then it's not fun
That's why you
trying to
don't
get
eat a
drinks
shit
into
ton.
me.
You just eat a little
But
bit.
I can't get drinks in me. If I drink, I chug, and you know that. Any drink I have, I destroy drinks. I can't just sip on a fucking drink and enjoy it, and that's not how you're supposed to drink alcohol.
Well, unless you want to get fucked up.
Yeah, and I don't like being fucked up on alcohol, I guess. I think it fucks with my anxiety. Like, I think being drunk is, like, the thing that gets my blood pumping enough to where I'm like, whoa, I don't like this.
But what about that night when you were here with the Wizard staff? Maybe just because you were in a comfortable place?
I guess so. I'm maybe not being in the sun and being in my room, knowing I was going to play video games. Like, I had no plans of doing anything.
So
that night, all I was thinking about
fun.
was, I wanted to go home tonight. I didn't want to have to see here. Yeah, I didn't want to have to sleep in the house. And then some drama went on in the house because people weren't shutting the door. The AC was freezing over. So everybody was getting frustrated with the drunk people that aren't being courteous to the property. And everybody was just like on edge because it wasn't their property. So they're all freaking out. And that entitles Megan to be like, everybody needs to chill. We can worry about this later. But everybody else is worried about making sure Megan's fine. And it was a whole big mess that night, and I was so glad I was not fucking plastered to deal with that because I was sober and talking to everybody like, calm down, we're good, we'll be fine, like it'll be okay. It was messy, but it wasn't messy. Okay, we're back. Sorry, we had to cut something out there that I wasn't supposed to talk about, but we talked about it anyways. Yeah.
Anyways, it was supposed to be hype, and
it turned out to just be a little bit stressful for some people. They were upset because Friday night they partied till 4 a.m., and they were like, this is badass. We're going to do it again Saturday, but even harder. So they expected to party until 5 a.m.
Like 10 or
everybody was in bed by like 12. Like nobody wanted to keep partying because they were so tired from the night before. And that's what I was like, Brooks, you can't.
Yeah.
You were up till 4 a.m. Like your body isn't going to want to stay up till 4 a.m. again to keep partying. He's like, why is the party done? Come on, guys. It's like, dude, we've been drinking since 1.
Out in the sun all day.
We were on the boat from like 12:30 till 7:45.
Yeah,
we didn't get back to the house until like 8 o'clock.
I'm like, that's awesome if you love that. That's such
it
a
was
cool
fun,
activity,
like it was
but
nice, but I can't do it drunk. There's no
bored
way.
As shit 2 hours in, I just want to go home. Like,
You'd be surprised. That's how I thought I was gonna feel because chilling in the water's like. It gets boring. It gets to that point where I've been sitting in this water for too long. Like, I just need to get out. Yeah. But the music going on, because they had their big jam box speakers. Brooks, you know, the one that Brooks bought?
Yeah.
That big black speaker. They had that going with all sorts of music. The stripper pole was going crazy. All the girls are having fun dancing on the boat, messing with the pole. Yeah. Chalen's going crazy on the stripper pole, pulling his pants down, flashing his ass. Like, it was fun. It was a fun party for the lake. But it just got the best of me, and I was so exhausted of the sun and being drunk. I just... So it was fun. All in all, it was a great time. Like, I would definitely go back and do it again because I just love hanging out with those people. Yeah, do it better and do myself better, not get fucked up so fast because think I'm leaving and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I think the no set plans also fucked with me. Like, having set plans and then they get changed completely. That like had me all worried and stuff, I guess.
But it was with your nose ring because I went like that.
No, I felt it loose. I like felt it with my nose, and I felt the thing was loose, the little spike. You like
maybe that's what I felt.
Maybe
I felt your loose nose ring.
You like the new one, silver with black tips.
I thought you had that one in before.
I haven't done this combination.
They all look the same. No offense.
Not really. Purple rings
I just
with
don't
blue
notice,
tips.
like, it's so small.
Megan was like, oh, I like that new jewelry. Like, Megan pointed it out.
Makes sense.
But it's also a female thing. Or just make sure it's centered. That's how I make sure it's not one way or the other.
You're not doing it.
I also love the smell.
You love the smell of your nose piercing?
It's almost
like a nickel smell.
Gross smelling.
Ew,
It's
dude.
almost like that.
Like a
You know how
little
you
bit
kind of like
infected?
your body. No. Like if you had gauged ears, you know that smell.
Dirty ear.
No, it's not. It's just the stretched dead skin that you smell.
Dead skin.
And it's like, it's almost like body odor, but it's not as potent. And for some reason, I'm like, it's one of those
Is that
smells.
your kink?
No, just like an
body
uncommon
odor?
opinion. It's like the uncommon, like somebody's like, oh my God, that stinks. And if I ever had my gauges out, I would smell them because I didn't hate it, but it's not good smelling.
But it's like you can't
But this
stop
is so
smelling it.
this is so slight, and I can like.
Is it kind of one of those like after cutting your toenails and that slight smell is on your fingers? You know what smell I'm talking about? From underneath your toenail?
No,
It's not one of those smells.
I don't know that smell at all.
Really?
That sounds.
I'm gonna dig underneath my toenail and let you smell it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like I just said, that's like an uncommon opinion thing for me. So keep that uncommon opinion to yourself, please.
I don't think it smells good. I was just wondering if that was something of what it was like.
No, it's like the behind your ear, how it almost smells like popcorn if you don't
yeah.
clean. That's what it almost smells like. It's like
Oh.
that weird body odor, but not bad body odor smell.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's not weird.
Yeah.
Man, we tanged it good right there.
You say we don't ever have anything to talk about.
We don't anymore. Last podcast was slacking, dude. And you can agree. Last podcast was slacking some material.
Yeah, it was.
Until
But you were also smashed as fuck, so that didn't help a whole lot.
I think that's the only reason why we had material.
Oh.
If I wasn't smashed, I don't think we
See,
would have
but
had
if-
anything to talk about.
When you're like this or when you're high, you're able to talk more. When you're smashed, you're just like,
I'm
Which I
so
get
on
it.
fucking edge. I'm just so on the edge right now. Wanting a new car and wanting to change my life and changing literally 3 aspects of my life in a matter of a day and a half.
Talk about anxiety.
That's probably why, and I'm drinking so much caffeine now. It's probably why I
Jesus
have
fucking Christ,
anxiety.
you're gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Man, I'm good. I can keep sort of zen. That I really think I hate to say it, but I really think I'm gonna buy a puff bar.
You're so twitchy.
Dude, Andy told me that last night. She goes, "Do you know you twitch when you sleep?" I was like, "No." She goes, "You wake up and go like that all the time." She's like, "You're really jumpy
It's
when you
probably 'cause
sleep."
you were not high or anything like that. You're normal.
So when I'm on the verge of sleeping, I have like dreams. Like I'm half
Those
awake.
half awake, half asleep dreams. Yeah, I had one of those this morning.
I was talking with Andy about something, and I was like, no, not yet. And I caught myself saying, I was like, wait, I just spoke in my dream. And she goes, you didn't even talk to me, but you like said something to me. And I know exactly what I was just dreaming about. And I've done that like 3 times.
That's funny.
One time I dreamed that we were rubber ducks. And
What the fuck?
And somebody was like, it's like what a carnival game where they're picking them out or something. And I was like, no, that way. I was like, no. Like,
You
I was
gotta swim away.
I
That's
don't
a great
know.
dream. Why don't I have
don't
dreams like
know.
that? That's amazing.
It was so weird. And the other night I woke up and said something, and I was like, I don't even know what that was about.
You woke
I
up
just
to yourself saying
something. Like I physically knew I said it, and she was like, I could tell by her face. She was like, what? I was like,
something.
no, it was physical words.
Oh.
I just don't exactly remember what it said. But I was so like, did I just say that? And she goes, yeah, you did. And I was like,
the fuck?
I was dreaming about blah, blah, blah. And I only remember in that split second, the dream thing.
Yeah.
And if I talk about it, I'll remember. That's why I remember the rubber ducks thing. I just remember us being rubber ducks. And I was like, no.
What the fuck?
Fucking no.
I feel like that's the only dreams I remember is that I either wake up to or like or I'm half asleep, half awake are the only ones I remember. Other ones like deep sleep dreams.
I don't have
are
those.
Fucked up.
I haven't had those in years because of marijuana.
Yeah.
You don't have REM sleep when you
Yeah.
smoke, so I haven't had dream that, and I think that's why it's weird that I dream now, like those little itty bitty half awake dreams, because I'm like, I've never done that before. It's just weird feeling.
That's great.
But yeah, I hate to admit it on this podcast, but I think I may buy a puff bar soon. I know I shouldn't, but
Why not just go back to the zero nic? That way it's, you're not hitting nicotine, or you just want the nicotine.
I don't even. It's the simplicity of those. Because going and buying
A mod
$35. No, I have a mod. It's buying a $35 bottle of juice. It just
and keeping up with the
coil and the batteries, and I'd just rather fucking not. I'd rather go spend $11 on a Puff Bar and hit it 5 times and be like, oh fuck,
I'm good.
I'm all right now. But I know that'll turn right back into me smoking 3 or 4 a week again because I'll just progressively smoke more and more and more.
That is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Time check?
Well, I already told you we were 30-something in 5 minutes ago. Did I not?
No.
Oh, I thought I said we were cruising because we were at blah, blah, blah amount of time.
You definitely didn't say anything like that out loud.
Oh. Well, now you have a reference.
Now I have a reference, and it's I'm going to say like 36 minutes.
Oh, close 37.
That was a little too easy.
When I looked, it was at 33 or something like that earlier when I was like, we're cruising.
We need to change it into something else, but we can't do all the other things we planned because I feel like if we do all of them, we're going to go one way.
We're going to go way too far over. I say we just do questions and then next
maybe
week.
Floor and Induce next week. Or
yeah, next week we can do our Floor and Induce pilot episode. Or didn't we already do the pilot?
We did a pilot. Now we can
do episode
like
1.
More,
like
just
detailed
like more
of
detail,
what they are, yeah. We can draw them out on our whiteboard now.
Correct.
And everything like that. Ethan, let's dive into them questions.
All right. So, question number 1, these are from AJ, correct?
Yes, AJ wrote in this week for us.
What do you think of jobs being replaced with automated systems instead of people? Is it beneficial or hurting the working population?
Definitely hurting the working population.
It's hurting the working population, but it's beneficial to time and like consistency and what's the other word I'm looking for? Like ease? That's not the word. It's like it's easier, but there's like a better word for that.
I'm doing my best to read your mind, but it's not working. I don't know.
It's like more. Well, I feel like that also creates more jobs because there's people that has to maintain.
It creates
those.
and takes away. Yeah, it creates jobs for people who are smarter than
your average
factory worker.
Yeah.
So I think it's worse in the end.
But is that also progressing humankind? Because then that's going to make people want to have to get smarter to get better jobs, so that can make humans smarter.
I guess, yeah. But there's also just too many lazy people who just
don't want to do anything,
Yeah.
So go work on cars.
Yikes.
Yeah. Big yikes.
Is that why there's a bunch of drug addicts in the automotive world?
It's very easy to say. You need this part. No, it's not easy to know.
$1,000 for it.
It's not easy knowing what you're actually doing.
Right.
Yes and no. Yes, it hurts the community because it helps. Or yes, it hurts the community because it's taking away jobs from humans. But it also helps because it's better time. It's more efficient. That's the word I was looking for. It's way more efficient. Robots are way more efficient than humans because a robot will never fucking slack.
This is true.
Humans get shit done way slower than a robot ever could.
The only way a robot will get shit done is if you run out of electricity.
Exactly. And if we run out of electricity, then boom. Welcome back to the factory workers.
They don't need calories.
Yep, they just need maintenance.
Yep.
What do you think, Ethan? You want to chime in? Or you have another question you want to chime in on?
Oh, I'll chime in on that one. Elon Musk had a really good point about automation in industry is eventually once industry becomes mostly automated, goods will become so cheap that you won't need to work as much in order to afford things.
That's actually really...
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Really smart to think about.
Yeah.
I was listening... This is about a podcast. Joe Rogan and Elon, when they did their second podcast together, he was talking about their Neuralink chip that they're working on inputting people's brains. And Elon said within the next 5 to 10 years, if people are actually with Neuralink, we won't have to talk to each other. You can physically communicate with your brains. because the Bluetooth in your brain can speak to that person's Bluetooth in their brain, and you won't have to say anything. So you physically will not have to talk, and people that are deaf and like blind and everything like that, you can fix that with a Neuralink because you can put an image inside the brain, and the brain can pulse the image. Yeah. So you can imagine shit in other people's brains if you decide to.
You can imagine shit into people's brains?
Yeah. Essentially.
That's fucked. No, that's terrifying. That's a horror movie. 100%. Don't want that. No, that's bad. That's very bad.
That's so fucking cool.
No, that's terrifying.
If that's true, I'm doing it.
That's awful.
Put me under the knife, baby. Put that chip in my brain.
And then the government can insert images they want you to
Chip
see
me,
and
daddy.
make you go kill people and all that shit.
Chip me, daddy. Chip me, daddy. I would
That's fucked.
love it.
That's fucked. Never. Mm-mm. I don't care. I don't need to communicate telepathically, even though it's just Bluetooth or whatever the fuck.
So dope. It's like texting with your brain.
That's fucked. No, not doing that. That's too much.
Would you put a Neuralink in your brain?
Yeah, because he said it would increase your cognitive capacity. You'd be able to
Okay.
think a lot more.
Okay.
You could think a lot more. You can produce way
And
better
the government
thoughts.
can see every single thought and thing I've ever done.
Not very
Yes,
true because
100%.
they can. There's gonna be. It's like your phone.
If
There's gonna
you
be
can
privacy
link
settings.
like that. 100%, they can read everything you're thinking from a satellite.
Okay, but you got to think. Not just government. People are gonna tap into that kind of shit as well.
Even worse. No.
If everybody has the
No
information,
way.
then it doesn't matter. Okay, so we can tap into the government and know what the fuck the government's
No,
doing.
they're definitely going to come up with some sort of device.
If
or
they
whatever
have
the
it,
fuck.
we can have it. It's as simple as that.
No.
Humans can make anything the government makes because humans make it for the government.
You don't realize
It's
how
like
much secret
VPNs.
technology the government has.
It's
that
just
doesn't
like
release to the public.
VPNs. It's just like VPNs. You could probably put VPNs on your fucking brain thoughts at one point in time in this world.
That's fucking no. Mm-mm. No way.
Chip me, daddy.
No. Have fun.
Me and Ethan will be talking shit about you.
Go
while we're
for it.
talking
I don't care.
Next
Alright.
question.
Yeah, next question.
So, Florida is going to release 750 million genetically modified mosquitoes next
Oh
year
yeah.
to combat common and deadly diseases.
Mhm.
Is this something that is going to become increasingly common? How dangerous / beneficial is it to modify animals and insects in human genetics? And what are the possible consequences of something like this?
And the possible consequences is if they genetically modified it wrong, it could kill more.
Start
humans
killing more humans
instead
and
of
helping more humans.
Yeah.
But you would have to think there has to be so much testing.
Oh yeah, 100%. If
There
they're going to
has
release
to be
750 million,
They've been testing
I'm
these
sure
for a
they've
long
been
ass
doing
time.
this for a long time. Yeah.
But there's already human genetic modifying. You can literally create your own baby.
Really?
Yeah, you can genetically modify a baby and then put it in somebody and it comes out
What?
exactly what you want it
Really?
to be. Yeah. Blonde haired, blue eyes, this tall, or around this tall. Yeah, you can genetically modify a baby.
So we're not far off from Jurassic Park.
No. With humans, dude. With humans. You can make any fucking human you
Yeah,
want.
if you can modify a human, you could easily modify some kind of lizard or something to turn it into a dinosaur.
I don't see it being
With this.
beneficial. I don't like it.
You don't like mosquitoes being released to help humankind be more immune to diseases.
Like
and
you
shit,
said,
but-
what if it's not more consequences? What if these mosquitoes become like bird size and they start eating humans? You're gonna have a fucking
I'm sorry, I
crow-sized
just laughed.
mosquito.
I'm laughing because that's a terrifying thought of this.
A crow-sized
this
mosquito
size, like landing on me, and
buzzing
sucking
and
my heart out of my
stabbing
chest,
you
basically.
with a fucking giant sword on its
Yeah.
face.
because of the genetic
genetic
modifying
modification,
goes wrong, then yeah, something could happen. But
They're not dipping them in toxic waste like out of
Okay.
a superhero. They're putting a small, it's like a vaccine. They put a small amount of a dead version of a disease into the mosquito. So whenever it stings you, it's like being
Passing it
it's-
to you so your body can
Yeah,
create the
so your body
antibodies for it.
sees it and then it recognizes, okay.
Are they
and
going to
then it
do
can
that
build up a
for
defense.
corona? Are they going to inject these things with dead corona cells and release them,
I
and
guess they
then
could, yeah,
hopefully it cures corona or COVID, not corona?
yeah. I feel like all this manpower and brain power and money power and all this stuff. Why hasn't the cure for cancer been released yet.
Because the government's holding it.
Correct.
It's
If
probably
we can
been
do
discovered
shit like
for
that,
years.
send out 750 million mosquitoes that are genetically modified to
that
help
can
us fight
combat
off
diseases.
fight off every other disease.
What if that's
Why
what's
can't we
in
stop
these
cancer?
mosquitoes? What if the government's doing this because they don't want the whole public to have it? They want more money out of it, so they're going to eventually make it to where these mosquitoes are doing it for them.
Oh, it's actually making us more sick.
Yeah. What if these mosquitoes are implanting cancer, and then everybody's like, well, fuck, you released all these mosquitoes that have cancer. I'm like, don't worry, we found a cure for it. Because I've had it for years.
$1
And it's like $1,000 a treatment. Yeah.
And everybody goes into debt trying not to die. Yep.
That would also crash the world, though. I don't think, unless there's a super evil genius running the entire world right now, I don't think that's very possible. He's not running the world. He's not. He's in.
Who are you talking about? He?
You said the Lizard King.
Oh, okay. I just thought you meant like you knew who the Lizard King was.
No.
Oh, I don't either.
What's his name? Fucking dodecahedron?
No.
That's a shape.
Yes. Isn't that what they use for Dungeons and Dragons?
No, that's. I think so. It's that 12-sided Rubik's Cube you got me. The dodecahedron.
Oh. I thought Dungeons
Aren't those
was like
20s?
20, yeah.
No. Dodecahedron is 12, if I'm not mistaken.
D20s is what they call them.
Anyways, I don't like this idea, but if it helps, it helps.
I think I feel bad for Florida because it's going to take them a while to spread out of Florida. I think, in all honesty, I think we need to get rid of some mosquito population, not add more.
Not add more, yeah. I don't want to be fucking eaten up.
Yeah.
Who says that's why we haven't seen an influx of more mosquitoes? They're already releasing these, and then they're like, okay, maybe we should tell the public we're actually making these.
So, no, now because they're releasing a giant
amount, yeah.
Your glasses bugging you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're fucking garbage. Need new ones already.
You just adjust them like 100 times.
These are so annoying. I don't like the nose piece glasses.
Oh. Yeah, I don't either. That's why
I'm a bridge guy now. Ever since my last pair, I don't want to go back to
take
these.
off the nose pieces.
No, I don't want a metal bridge on my nose.
Oh.
Oh God,
God,
it's scary because once we get into genetically modifying shit, we're already genetically modifying food like vegetables and shit to grow them year round.
Yeah.
So once animals get into it, we start injecting pigs with steroids and making them fatter and juicier and just...
I mean, we do that already, I'm sure.
Exactly. So I don't like it. It's scary. How do we know that doesn't affect humans? And who says it's curing? Who says it's curing? Who says it's not
Making it worse.
creating more problems?
Yeah.
It's scary. It's weird. Ethan, you got anything to say?
No.
Okay.
I don't
Next
know.
question.
I would need to learn more about it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it for it to be good to me, so it's just kind of weird sounding to know genetically modified animals are being released.
All right. Next question. With the changes to office working with COVID-19, do you think many businesses will opt for having employees work from home even after this has passed? Statistics show it can be more productive. And how do you think this could impact the commercial real estate industry in the long run?
100% people are going to keep this implemented because just the building space alone, if you can strictly go online as a business, you're saving lots of time and money just not renting out a giant building. Electricity, water, whatever.
Yeah, but what companies is that going to screw?
Right. I mean, the only really if you're a company that's inventory based, then then you're gonna need a big building. But
I don't know. I feel like it's more productive and like good for humans, but I don't feel like it's good for business.
Really, I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like it's better for business and wait, no, it's good for both. If you go into work, no, I'm saying this all wrong. It's better for business online. It's better for humans to go into work.
Yeah, so it's bad for business because it's like there's more around a business that goes on that can get shut down involving like a place or utility people or people that keep AC systems running in those kind of places, all that kind of stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's also going to help humans in a way of being more productive, they want to get this done. It's also going to hurt humans because they don't have the routine anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They wake up and get used to getting on a computer in their house and doing the work whenever they want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Who says that's going to be more productive? That could lead to less productivity. Some people need that workplace of, I have to go here to get my work done.
Yeah.
It's like this whole online schooling thing. It's got so many students fucked up because they cannot learn in a home environment.
Yeah.
It's not feasible for them to keep completely focused on one thing for an hour and a half on a computer when they could be completely focused for an hour in class somewhere.
Yeah.
Granted, other people work differently. I think it'll work because it'll provide option. I think there's going to be an option of we're hiring full-time people at home and we're hiring full-time people at work.
Yeah.
If people that need to be at an office, we have office space for you. If you're more productive at home.
Yeah, it creates more opportunities for jobs if you don't have a bigger office space, but you can have them work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think all around it's better.
I don't know if it's better, but it's good to have options.
No, it's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all around. It's better to have the option of being able to work from home.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's options like mine where mechanics literally could not work from home. There's no way. You need the shop.
Even legally, like if they were to say, oh, yeah, you can take it to my, mechanic. He lives at this house. And no, that's extremely illegal.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Insurance reasons and all that.
Yeah. So yes and no. It's helping humans, I think, the mental health way. I think it's building like a better structure for humans to be mentally healthier, but it's also hurting humans physically.
Yeah.
Because they don't have routine, they don't have drive to continue doing something outside. They don't look forward to going home.
Yeah. You didn't work hard throughout the day to like earn your
You don't
reward
feel
of going
productive.
home.
Yeah, you don't feel productive sometimes.
Yeah.
And that would also suck. Like vacations. If you can work from home, you can work in a fucking hotel room.
Yeah.
Like people are going to make you still do shit while you're on vacation somewhere because you're remote working regardless.
Yeah.
I think that may also fuck with it. That was his last question, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They were really deep questions.
Yeah,
I figured
they were.
we'd keep fucking ranting through them.
That's crazy.
Yep. I don't know where to go.
Where do we go?
I'm out of coffee.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art no.
Do you got some would you rathers? You want to find some would you rathers for
I'll
us?
find some if you want to do call time or something.
Yeah, you want to hit call time
Call
out?
time.
Or phone call?
What is it?
We call it phone calls, but it's call time.
I like call time way
the
better.
jingle's call
It's
time.
way better.
The jingle is call time, but the section, the bit is phone calls.
Call
Call time. Or no, it's phone calls.
Do you think
we say phone calls when we do the jingle?
calls? No, it's call time.
We do phone calls.
Phone time.
Phone calls. Phone time. No, we say call time.
Is it?
Call time.
No, we've said
It's
phone
phone calls.
calls. Now that you actually,
But the bit is call time.
yeah.
Sorry, people, if you hear the rumbling, I'm eating pistachios.
All right, ready?
Yep. Remember, it was super loud last time. Oh, shit. Phone calls.
What, the phone call was loud last
No, the actual phone call.
Yeah, the phone call was loud last time. Third time's the charm.
Oh, man. Psych. Please don't answer. This
Check
would be
out
so
Bricks
fucking
if she
funny.
doesn't answer.
It'd be so fucking funny.
Do
if
we
she
leave a
doesn't
message this
answer.
time?
Yeah, we'll leave a message this time.
Your call. Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Kelsey, we thought the third time was the charm, right? Isn't that the saying? Third time's the charm.
You proved it wrong.
You've proved it wrong. You said you would be ready the next time we've called. We've called twice, Kelsey. We love you. We do. That's why we want you back on the show.
So many times. But
you've yet to answer, sweetie. And that's all we need. We got some feedback going on here. What the hell? Thanks, Kelsey, for not answering again and giving this
now
beautiful.
It's just a good running bit. It's just making it funnier.
Yeah, now we know we can't call you to get out of jail. We can call Megan. Because she said anytime our names pop up, she's calling. Or answering, not calling.
She's going to call us at jail.
At jail. Not really. We love you, girl.
Love you.
Just don't answer next time, okay?
Just don't answer.
Love you, bye.
Just don't answer. Should I call Brooks?
We're so mean.
Should I call Brooks?
We're so mean. I don't know. I don't know if Brooks will answer. I don't know.
What is this bullshit going on?
I bet it's because it's touching that stupid red one.
Yep.
Yeah, that fucking red.
Yes or no?
I wouldn't, man.
No?
Yeah, because then they may think it's like an emergency thing, and you're trying to get hold of one of them.
True.
I'd rather not worry her. I'd rather her listen to that and be like, son of a bitch. Sorry, Kel, we love you, but you just don't answer.
Well.
New one.
We're just transferring over to the...
No,
we're calling somebody?
Yeah, you got to find somebody to call.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
What is up, Uncle Carrie?
What up?
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, to preface this, you're on our podcast.
Sweet.
So don't say anything that you don't want the public to know.
Hey, don't ask me any questions that we don't want the public to know.
All right, sounds good. That's good to know. How you doing, man?
Awesome.
Good. Glad to hear that. You been doing anything exciting today?
Yes, I went shopping on the computer for some interior LED lights for the vet and ordered them, and I'm just standing by the mailbox.
Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. I drove a C5 Corvette today that a customer brought in, and, it's not as nice as yours, of course, but it's still a Corvette. Why is he so low? You got him. Sorry, we got you really low on the podcast. Trevor's messing with the volume. He's got it all messed up.
Crank it, dude.
Yeah, we just did. Now we're good. We're good and clear.
All right.
So besides the LED lights, what else are you trying to do to the Corvette?
Well, I would like to get some slicks for it because it needs them.
Yeah. Can't hook up, huh?
Exactly.
I know that feeling. I just finally got my car running okay again. I've been having some issues with the misfire, but I think I solved it. I got some plug wires, so I think the wires were just deteriorating.
Oh, I hope that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, exactly. Quick, easy fix too. So.
Definitely.
Especially on a 4-cylinder.
Half price.
Exactly. Yes, sir. You not got nothing to say, Trevor?
I mean, y'all were talking about cars, so I didn't want to interrupt.
I mean, this is your phone. You're supposed to be the one that knows what to say.
No.
Yeah.
My job is just... What?
Where's the 99 questions?
But a bitch ain't one?
I don't know. We got 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
All right, that'll work.
Have you heard that I am currently sober off marijuana and nicotine?
I think I heard that through the grapevine somewhere.
Yeah, man. It feels good, but not really. I think I missed the nicotine the most. I can do without the weed, but the nicotine was a very holding over factor.
Right. And when you do break away from them after about a year, then you'll be thinking, God, I could do the weed and not the cigarettes now, but,
Yeah.
I think you're kidding yourself because Janet and I both had that discussion, and, well, we decided it might be best just to not do either one.
Yeah. It definitely pays off in the end to just not do it. But I'm young and dumb, so I don't know, man. It's hard.
I know, you're right. I know, I've been there, and it is hard. But I will say this. I'm going to sound like an old man trying to give good advice, but it's worth it. Life can be great without it. I didn't think that when I was 20, but it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just be sober all the time, and you want to do whatever whenever you're ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the most freeing part about it is you're not stuck to doing what you're doing. You can literally get up and change your entire life if you want to because something's not holding you back.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say there's never a time where it doesn't cross my mind, and it's been, I guess,
it's been.
7 years. Yeah, 7 years for cigarettes and 6 years for beer. So,
Man, that's badass. That is so awesome to hear.
Well, thanks. It can be done, and like I said, it feels good. I have no regrets.
Good, great, love it.
No regrets.
Well, you must have been.
I gave the stinky dogs a bath. If you want to make note of that.
Oh, there you go.
We need to go out of town so y'all can come over here and smell them.
Oh, all right. There you go. Trevor will come house sit for you again.
Oh yeah.
Y'all getting out of town soon or something?
No, we're not.
Oh.
It would be nice, but we're going to have to wait till the grass stops growing. Lynn called, the lady that has that big farm in Joshua, and needs a bunch of work done out at her place and a lot of tractor mowing. So.
Oh, is that the place that Aunt Janet posts with all the deer and reindeer and stuff?
Yes, that's it.
Heck yeah, that looks like awesome land.
Oh my gosh, it's like heaven when you pull in the gate. There's just animals everywhere, all different kinds of animals. She's got an exotic farm. Of course, the deer are where you can see them, and they'll come up to the fence. But
That's cool.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of animals out there. It's great. It's like a whole different world once that gate shuts and you're in there and you're looking around. And I love being on that John Deere big tractor mowing, and I'll get by the tree line and just see a bunch of deer hiding in there. And
Hell yeah.
Come on, but I can still see that tree line, and they'll work their way out into a big herd in the open pasture. And I'm having to stop on the tractor and start taking pictures of them. It's really cool.
You said exotic animals, what, like lions and tigers and bears, or?
No, she hasn't got there yet, but she has, the biggest thing she has is the deer and the axis deer, which the axis deer, those ones that look like reindeer, and they're like the best eating deer out there. My dad's a big deer hunter, and yeah, he said once he had axis, he throws rocks at the other deer, the whitetail. So,
That's cool.
And the fishing, I didn't mention that. She's got a huge pond that a friend of mine has personally pulled out 2 over 5-pound bass. He threw them back in, so they're still in there.
Dang.
We need to get the hook up on that.
I know. Well, Erin just recently went out there because she had a Polaris and she wanted me to look at it, and I did, and I felt like I just didn't have the time to mess with it, and I asked Aaron if he wanted to do it, and he said yes, he would. And
nice.
So he went out there and he met Lynn, and she gave him the invite to go fishing. So I'm sure he'll be out there, probably in his canoe.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of fun out there, though. We have a good time.
So Hannah was telling me she's car shopping and you're trying to help.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her a C6. I don't know what's making me do that, but
I know in high school y'all struggled to let her keep the Trans Am because it was a little too much still. So I don't understand why you're trying to get her a Corvette now. But hey, more power to you. Might as well keep it in the family, right?
That's right. And I feel like she's definitely grown up since then. I mean, she was still in high school and was just not really aware. I don't know.
Of the machine she was in.
Yeah, exactly. And it'd get out from underneath her, and I don't think she halfway even felt it. I mean, we pounded in her head, get it straight before you floor it. Don't ever do it in a turn. And it just happened to be, I think the roads were a little damp. I don't know if it was raining, but Janet was with her, and it kind of fishtailed a little bit, but it was a little bit. And Hannah didn't really realize what had happened. And Janet's like, let out, and kind of freaked her out. And they, talk, and she's like, Hannah's like, nothing happened, and what's wrong? And she's like, it was starting to, spin around, and
yeah,
Hannah,
she didn't.
Was it?
Yeah,
like, okay,
she didn't even
car.
understand. Yeah, that can be scary for sure.
Yeah, because as soon as it moves an inch, you want to be letting out right then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way. I put my car into a curb after that, so.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kelsey had that happen to her with all of her friends watching in her Trailblazer SS, and
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that story.
so she had a little talk with Hannah too about Corvette, and just getting another V8 car. About you got to respect the LS is what I always told them.
Yes, yes, sir, completely.
and others, but definitely I knew that's probably what they'd be dabbling with.
Well, all right.
Can
Well,
I ask that?
do what?
Can I ask y'all questions?
Yeah, of course. Hit us up.
What have y'all been up to?
We're currently an hour into the podcast, so we've been shooting shit for an hour, talking about random stuff, what we've been getting into over the week, and man, today was just, I guess, it was short but long at the same time at work. We aren't super busy, so I'm kind of standing around just doing a whole lot of nothing, cleaning shop, so it feels like it takes forever, but it was also
Right.
a short day for me, so I don't know. It was a good day regardless.
Well, that's cool. How's it heat-wise out there? I know y'all don't have AC. Y'all have good fans?
Yeah, those swamp coolers do some work, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, those
That's
swamp
good.
coolers probably blow at like 70 degrees, maybe 80. So you can definitely feel the cool air difference. I got out and mowed today because our yard was looking scrappy, so I got extra hot, but
Yeah.
it was worth
I'll
it.
I'll probably be doing some of that tomorrow, so I'll be thinking about you when I'm out.
Okay.
I got out of it today, but I don't think
I'll,
I'm getting out of it.
yeah, I'll have you in my prayers. Make sure you stay cool and hydrated.
Now, I have a question. Thank you. I have a question for you, Trav.
Yeah.
I heard you were cleaning an apartment. What's up with that? Are you out of sleep?
Oh, we're out at the end of the month. Yeah, I'm halfway there. I got most of my stuff back at the house, but gotta get the rest of my stuff and try and get rid of the barnyard smell that's in the apartment.
The barnyard what?
The barnyard smell that's gonna be left in the apartment. Justin decided to get a bunch of rabbits and
Okay.
bring them in the apartment, so it definitely smells like some kind of farmhouse
Oh no.
with all the hay and stuff. It's awesome.
Wow. Well, I will keep you in my prayers that y'all get your deposit back.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Is it the apartment that I went into?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just didn't know if you'd moved somewhere else.
Yeah, the end of this month will have been a year, so.
That's a pretty swanky place, man. I liked it when my aunt lived there. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was all right for what it was.
Yeah, y'all had a cooler apartment than she did by far, so
Oh,
that was pretty cool.
Well, Uncle Carrie, we really appreciate you answering. We need to get this podcast wrapped up and, get on with our days. So thank you so much for answering.
yeah.
You're very welcome. I hope you guys have a great, awesome day.
Thank you. You too. We love you so much.
All right, I love y'all too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What a sweet man. Love that guy. Uncle Carrie's so dope. Uncle Carrie is our cousins that have been on this podcast. His father.
one who didn't answer. It's her father.
Her sister. Or
Her sister.
her father answered faster than lightning. dude.
Within a ring. Within a ring. You can always count on
He knew
Janet.
he knew you needed him.
Yeah.
Well, all right, sir. You want to time check it even though I told you we're close to the end? Nice. Right on the dot.
107.
No, 109.
Close. You want to do the would you rather's? Did you find any?
Did you find some good would you rathers?
Let's do a couple.
All right, he's got two of them. Wrap her up
All right.
Whoa.
like a condom.
That sounded amazing.
Number one.
Wrap her up like a condom.
Oh, gross.
Would you rather earn $1 for every step you take or $100 every 2 hours?
$100 every step I took.
$100, 2 hours. What? Really?
$1 every step I take. I walk all day at work. I walk to and from
I
buildings.
don't.
Imagine 10,000
mean-
steps a day.
10 G's, dude. 10 G's.
$200 an hour. That's
24 hours. That's
100. So you
48.
make,
4,000.
you make $50 an hour for just existing, or you can walk.
You'd make
and make
$4,800 a day for just
for
existing.
sitting on my ass.
Or you can make 10 G's for doing your regular fucking shit.
I guess.
I average 12,000 steps a day.
Really?
When I wore my watch, I would average 12,000 steps a day. Could you imagine
I would
deciding?
definitely take stairs one step at a time instead of 2 steps at a time now.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that would make me work out more. I would want to go walk and run more. I would want to go
guess,
outside
yeah.
and just keep walking if I'm bored
Yeah.
because I know I'm getting
You're
fucking.
just getting paid to do it.
yeah, exactly.
I guess so.
100%
Yeah.
walking.
You got a good point. I'm going to keep tracking my steps tomorrow on my phone and see.
But you could also sit on your fucking computer all day, stream Twitch to absolutely nobody, and make
and earn
$50 an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the walking thing would be way better.
Yeah, in the long run, what would be
Yes.
better once you got older when you can't walk as much?
Hopefully, you'd save some of your walking from the
Yeah,
past
I would
days.
think if you're
You
making
better run a
12
couple
grand
fucking
day-
marathons. You better run a fucking couple
No,
marathons
walk
when
a
you're
couple
young.
Marathons. Get more steps in.
exactly. Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, I think
guess
I'd do the
walking
steps,
makes more
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I definitely do this a step $1 a step.
Okay, would
Step a
you,
dollar.
this I like this one. Would you rather poop in the only toilet at the party knowing that you'll clog it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard? Please hurry.
Poop in the bush in the backyard.
Oh god, yeah, the backyard.
Because if it's a party, it's gonna be a funny story when everybody's plastered.
Like, dude, I knew that toilet was gonna clog, so I took a shit out back in the bushes.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that'd be like somebody coming up next to you. Dude, did you hear about the guy that shit in the bushes at the party last night? You're like,
No. What you do is you don't tell anybody. And when somebody goes to pee in that bush when they're really drunk, they're like, "Dude, somebody took a shit here," and then it's just this funny story of nobody
everybody's
knows
like,
who
who
took
the
a
fuck
shit.
took a dump in the bushes?
Yeah. Either way,
Please
it's funny.
hurry. I
Please
like
hurry.
the please hurry, so
Please
it's like a
hurry. You
rapid
don't have
decision.
time
Yeah.
to answer.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap
Because that's
it up.
how it is. It's
Yeah.
like, oh God, do I shit in there? I'm going out back.
Yeah.
But what if somebody walks out while you're shitting in the bushes?
That is even funnier, in my opinion. I think it's just funny. Poop's funny. Unless it's
Man,
like overflowing
'cause
in
I
your
could-
toilet, then it's disgusting.
I
but
couldn't be the one that clogs a toilet at a party.
No, I'd feel terrible.
Knowing it's going to clog it, I couldn't.
Yeah.
It'd be like pooping at your apartment.
Yeah.
I'd rather poop off the balcony than
Yeah.
poop
the
in
balcony.
and yeah, I'd rather poop in your room than I'd
Ass hanging out the window.
no in your corner.
What the fuck? That's fucked.
Wipe my ass and just throw the toilet paper on top.
I really want to ask Justin what he's been doing like the past 2 months.
Pooping at work, I guarantee it.
So like when you're at home and you have the day off, like what do you do? Run up to 7-Eleven, take a shit? Like
Guarantee
that's
it.
crazy. I can't imagine not being able to shit in my own home. That's just terrible.
Y'all let it get like that.
I didn't. It was fine when I left.
Okay. You wonder why I didn't want to move out with y'all.
So it wasn't me.
I didn't say it wasn't you.
Oh.
There's parts of both.
Oh.
The unknown of Justin and the known of you. I don't want to live.
That's kind of fucked. Oh. Fuck you. What is
You do
wrong
things
with
that
me?
annoy me. You do certain things that
It's
just
only
get under my
because
skin
I
and
lived
annoy
with
me.
you for
And you're my brother,
the whole
yes.
life, so
it's-
I know exactly what pushes your buttons to the T.
and you do it to the T
'Cause
to
that's
piss me off.
fun.
No, that's why I don't want to live with you. I'm not going to move out to
But
enjoy
you don't
my
do it to
personal
me.
space with you. I don't do anything to piss you off purposely.
Yeah, because I'm more lighthearted, so even if you tried, I wouldn't take it offensive.
Yeah, and I'm always on edge. I'm very easily ticked
You
off.
need a puff bar.
Andy told me that today. She goes, "You are very
Yeah.
easily tipped off," and I was like, "I know."
I was kind
Thanks.
of wondering, like, how long is Annie gonna stay with him if he stays sober? 'Cause
She's being really good. She's being super supportive of it.
That's
She she understands the stresses I'm putting myself through. So she's like half with it, half like you just need to calm
you
down.
calm the fuck down, yeah.
Yeah. Which I need. I need somebody being like, dude, you're way too much right now. Just chill the fuck out. And I hate it when it's you.
Told you
I
that.
hate it when it's you.
And I've done it in very nice ways too.
Just whenever you do it sounds mean to me. It sounds like you hate me, and it just makes me want to hate you when you do that to me.
What? You think I could hate you in any way?
I don't know.
I'm sitting here doing a podcast with you. If I hated you, then
You could sit here and
you
do a
had
podcast
this. Oh,
with
dude,
me.
I want to do a podcast. I was like, all right, I'll do your podcast. What?
Well, it's because we're brothers and we get
Oh,
along
yeah,
better
exactly.
than me with anybody else.
Yeah, you're my best friend, dude.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh, great. I'm not your best friend.
I don't have best friends. I have a list of really, really close friends.
Really?
I have a giant list of best friends, I guess you could say.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
I see
one
that,
best
but-
friend.
I see that, but
Because
also
I like,
don't see that.
I
'cause-
hold like you and AJ on like pretty much the
The
same
pedestal.
level.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, y'all are like the top tier.
Yeah,
And then there's Quan, Andy, and Ethan. And then,
yeah.
oh, Hannah and all that. Y'all are all up there. It's like, It's
just-
impossible for me to choose a favorite because it's like a circle.
Everybody's different.
I get along with certain
In
people
different
at different
ways.
times and whatever. So I don't have a best friend. I don't have one person that is my best friend because I can't choose one person.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be like, hey, Joseph, you want to paint nails and watch Friends and
Yeah.
tie-dye? I mean, you wouldn't want to do that.
I
would
do the
think.
tie-dye, but I don't
Yeah.
think I do the nail painting and
Yeah.
friends thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, you want to do video games and a podcast? We're like, let's fucking go. We get it.
Yeah.
We do it like that.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Air fist to Ethan for the podcast
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
All right, everybody. This has been the podcast we needed
Oh,
to
yeah.
get us back on our toes, feeling good with content again.
Literally on your toes.
Literally. I'm bending my toes if you're watching the video.
Wait, can you
Um,
see his toes? No.
Yay! No free content. My OnlyFans will live.
Yeah, there you go. What do you think of my shirt?
We should make. I like it. We should make
I
an
made it myself.
OnlyFans podcast, like a podcast that you can only listen to on OnlyFans.
Can you do that? Can you post audio
You can
content?
do video,
Uh,
so we could just do
so
our.
what do I do? Just sit naked and do a podcast?
No.
I'd feel bad
Ethan's
for
like,
Ethan.
I'm not filming that.
I don't even want your naked bodies on my video camera.
What if it was just our toes and all you could hear was
All
us
you could
talking
hear us
and our
talk, but
toes
you
are
see
just
toes the whole time.
wiggling? We're like masturbating a dildo with our feet during.
Oh my god, that's terrible. What if we just put our normal podcast over a video like that? Not even related. No context to the dildo being jerked off by a foot.
Dildos with our podcast.
It doesn't have to be our feet.
People like subscribe because they think it's just good foot fetish content, and then they get in and
They
it's
end
like,
up listening to our
"What is up,
podcast.
guys? Welcome back to this week's episode." The dude's just hand in dick, like, man, these guys are funny. I said hand in dick,
Hand in dick.
dick in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your hand was in that guy named Dick.
yeah.
Right.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Ethan, thank you for being here again.
It's a little loud. And we stopped it.
You stopped it, not we.
Sorry.
Don't rope me into that.
Rope of cum.
Love shooting ropes.
Shooting rope.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. This has been, what do you call it?
This has been...
The sign that I fucked up. Can you even really see that? Or is there too much of a glare on it? Oh, good. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week with our Florin and Deuce episode 1 renditions. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.